Yeah. So if you want to access this API, simple. Like if you want to enter into the one IT park, first what we need to have?
There is a proof.
Someone has to give, right? You need to
Yeah.
go and then first you need to, before here, like here it will be like year, maybe month process, years process,
Yeah. Yeah.
or something, right? Like, or you go to one people, let's say they don't want one ID proof, but there will be one person, he'll be giving immediate one kind of ID card immediately. You go to that IT park, he will give the ID card. That ID card we need to wear, you need to enter into that, and then you will be going to the respected location, right? Same way,
Yeah.
here we will have one ID token providing server. Before coming accessing this URL, right? Before accessing your target
Mm.
URL, like you think slash create slash users only. Before accessing it, we need to access one. We need to request. There will be one server will be there. This is one pod, one microservice. Yeah. So the difference between URL and then the API, you can call you you can call API also one more URL. I can say another URL, but compared to the normal Facebook dot kind of thing, normal URL and the API differences. In API, we will have a one application in our environment. It will be running. It will be running like kind of separate microservice. First, we need to ask this microservice first, give me one token. It will give a token in your URL, in your request, in our next sending request. Let's say I want to access slash users or slash create or like slash any API, any URL. First step is get the token. For this, some extra pods will be running. Extra pods in the sense another application. Another application will be running. Like you are running the Flask application, right? Like MySQL. There will be one application you think something called Auth server. One Auth server. The job is to give token. You to access this also you need one kind of credentials to ask talk to this Auth server also. You need one credentials. With that credentials, you will ask this Auth server. This will give a token. In this Auth server, we could have registered all these applications. These applications we will register in this Auth server. Now we will access this token. Now we will have a one guy called in between. One more. This is kind of microservice architecture. Some complete I'm telling. There will be one kind of API gateway server. Behind all this is like your security guy. This is like the security guy. You think one person will be giving ID card. He is the guy Auth server. He will give a token. So now first you will get a token. Now whenever you are coming, you have to give to this guy because I wanted to access this slash user something slash API. Now this person will ask you back. Like for example, sorry to bring the normal English, the technical keyboard. I mean English keywords, but this is how easy to understand. Now
Mm.
the API gateway will ask you, do you have a token to access this API? Then this token in your request itself, we will handle it. We will add it. You will be sending the request plus this token. This API gateway will take the token that internally will talk to the Auth server again. This is the token generated by both the same. Then if both matches, now it will go to your Flask application. This is how the flow. This is token and request to this guy. This guy again will connect with Auth server. You think it. Validation will happen. Then it will allow to access your Flask application. Yes, for your answer, right? URLs are anyone can access, but APIs are security. Only the specific people. Now let me another example. For example, okay. Now in our regular day, right? In our regular day, we are using APIs many times in our daily life. Let's say, for example, you go to the Paytm, you go to normal like the booking application. So bus booking, you think it, some bus booking, some bus booking. In the bus book, in bus in bus booking application, we access normal URL, right? Normal URL, we will access it. These guys, let's say for example, now the bus booking, the normal third party, like you go to the Red Bus or something, these guys will access other bus, for example, APSRTC, something like any travel, right? This this bus booking application guy cannot check APSRTC how much income generating, right? They cannot check it. What APSRTC people do, just some kind of APIs only they will expose. They'll keep before this guy, API gateway guy. They'll in this application, right? APSRTC some slash booking slash check. Some APIs only will give it to this third party guy. And then they will share some token also to this guy. Whenever bus booking people, they want to access APSRTC, they have to pass this one and then the extra token as well. So for your answer, URLs can be anyone access, but APIs are to access API. API also I can say URL, but API needed a more security. To access API, you need a token. That's what I can say.
Yeah. So with respect to this, okay, so just to add it, now to drag, now you have the Flask application, right? Can you open that Flask once? Okay, so under ingress.
You mean the code, you mean, is it?
Code.
Okay.
Yeah, Python code.
Python code. Where did I come?
Maybe.
Did we download in the local or in the server only? Let me check the git bash. I'll get it.
Maybe I will give you the URL. It's fine.
Yes. Yeah.
Now here you can see there are 4 and 3 endpoints, right? Okay, so this is the main method, and then
You mean here, down.
yeah. So here I think this is not the there is a one, I think, card operations, right? This will also do. We just a bit up, na? Yeah, update users. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah. True.
okay, here you can see, right, slash users.
Mm-hmm.
So my question here it is, when you are writing an ingress rule, okay, we are allowing slash, right? So it will redirect to everything.
Yeah.
So can we do individually, like, slash users, okay, slash update? Can we do some sort of path, path based ones instead of doing slash directly?
Yeah. See, at the end, ingress nature is like it checks a header, right? It checks a header.
Correct.
So your request as slash user. Yeah, we can check that as well. Can you remember?
So yeah, so in the service we need to give slash user in that case, or how it can be given?
Now let's say like one application, let's say Flask API only. This all the requests are serving by one guy only, you mean, in that case?
Yeah, localhost, it's only serving by one guy only, na?
Let's say you deployed Flask application. This Flask application is serving all the list, create, something like or update or delete. All these are serving from this guy only. Now, what is your objective?
Okay, in the ingress rule.
Okay, you will.
Okay, so path based one. Okay, so
Mhm.
we have given slash, right? Slash for everything. Okay, instead of that, I wanted to go and hit. Okay, someone has to be, so hit slash list and it will go to slash list only. It will go to slash create. It will go to slash create only. Okay, slash it should not go.
Okay.
They will have to. You got it right. Okay, slash will be forbidden. Okay, they should hit a specific API itself. So that's where my question. Okay, can we call slash list is also an API, or we can call only as an endpoint? This is where my understanding.
No, API, when I say API, all very simple. API need a token extra thing, but normal anything like technical keyword, right? I used to say anything called an API normally. Like Google.com also sometimes I used to say API, yeah, normally. something.
Yeah, that is fine. Okay, so now we are calling it as some google.com/list. Okay, now we are calling this as an API, or it just google.com is an API.
No, 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 no. Anything. Google.com is also like, see, it's API is not something, don't consider. Anything URL called another equal to API.
Okay, so okay,
Mhm.
even after the
Class
slash,
has,
anything comes under,
yeah,
okay, you are
yeah.
saying that.
Anything
Okay.
URL, don't think it's endpoint. We used to interchange the keywords. Don't think that all are same keywords only, I can say. Yeah. So normally API need more extra security token. If token is there, that is a genuine keyword called API. Anything normal URL. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now I could not able to test because of the environment is down from my side.
Okay.
Okay, so otherwise I would have done it. Okay, can we do it in the ingress rule? Okay, okay, only if the people will go and try to hit slash list, and it will go via slash list only, because yeah, as you said, okay, so it will generate it, we are giving the token bearer, right? Okay, we are not giving for create for all the users.
Yes, yes, yes,
Huh?
yes, yes.
So
No, let me tell you, that's very here. That's very here. Now here is the guy. There is a guy, Ads server is there, right? Ads server. Now
correct.
let's say Flask API. Flask API. You go to the Flask API. Now in the Flask API, let me put it again here, API gateway in between something. Okay? API gateway. Now in this API gateway, you have APIs. APIs in the sense slash list or slash create something. Okay. These are. Now who will give the token? Ads server. Ads server. What is this responsible guy? This is load balance only internally. You think it LB. This guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy will, if anything comes, he will check. This guy will check token is there or not. Then again, he will talk to Ads server again.
Yeah.
This is the guy. Now, if I want to, I wanted to access slash list, for example. No, slash list. If I want to access slash list, first, what do I need to get? Token. As a user, right? I need to get a token. To get this token also, I need to pass some credentials. In my request, right? I need to pass a to Ads server. Before passing this, this credentials and all, I need to register. I need to register Flask application here. Register first. While registering itself, I will give my APIs here. What are the APIs someone can access in the Flask application here? I'll say these are the, if someone comes with this request, only give the token. I will give it to Ads server. We will talk to Ads server. Now I will give if someone comes with the slash and all, I will not give that information here. Let's say, for example, now I'll give specific APIs to Ads server. If slash list or slash create, register one user. This is a Flask user. I will register one Flask user to Ads server. Now what will happen? With this register Flask user and then the password, I will register Ads server now. Next time, I will call Ads server. I want to access Flask API on these APIs. I will send a request to Ads server by sharing these credentials, user password. Now, if I send a slash, Ads server will reject you, saying that you don't have that API registered with me. You get it. You got it right now.
Yeah.
That's why we can restrict.
So in the normal scenario that so that we are doing now, okay, by using ingress.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we do it by using that ingress? Okay, so if you wanted to expose only the list.
Slash list, yeah, something can be done. Yes, something deny rule somewhere. Headers, we need to play a little game. That can be done. Deny rules, yeah, somewhere.
So only in the service. Okay, we are giving service, right? Service will hit to the 5,000. It's fine. Okay, so
one second. So you are saying in your request, you are coming slash list. It will
list.
go ingress.
It will go to ingress. Then it should go via service :5,000/list only.
Yeah, that can be done. I think now if I remove slash list to something, slash, I think will not do. Maybe we may get some 500 error or something maybe. Because right, ingress nature is if you do slash list only, I think
Mm.
it will not slash default normal request. If you do slash list also, I think slash will not work. I think maybe may not work because in your request it is specifically checks, right? Ingress will check in your request matching header only. Now if you
Correct.
do with the slash, this both are not same, right? Think it may fail.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
it may fail. I think yeah, it may not work. Slash may not work. That I can say.
You have that setup already running, or it's not there?
Let me check. Let me check. I'll check. No, setup is there. That is there already.
Acha.
Now you have clarity, right? Difference between API.
Yes, 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 yes,
API
yes.
need more security. URL is anything normal technical keywords, right? Outside what we call, whatever comes into the mind, I'll say endpoint, URL, API.
Mm.
It's up to the time the keyword comes. But if I say somewhere token, then I will not say URL sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, hey, give me this API, something I'll say. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we can call slash list slash create is also an API. Okay,
Yeah,
now.
yeah, anything,
Yeah,
anything.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a minute, let me log it in.
Maybe if you feel okay, so it is little bit time consuming. Okay, maybe we can go ahead. We can see
That's okay.
later this one.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So your objective was wanted to change that ingress slash specific.
Exactly, exactly.
That's where that guy.
If you see ingress destination rules, we used to return, right? Okay, so that colon.
Yeah,
Okay, so can we achieve this or not?
yeah, we can in the ingress, right? You can have multiple your ingress multiple paths also you can have. The normal ingress, right? Ingress with the multiple paths. For example, now like this is see like we can have like this something.
Yeah, this we can do. Okay, with the service, what service we can able to post it? Okay, again we are redirecting to colon. Okay, now everything is going to that one particular service only.
Now you want to send to another service, is it? For example,
Okay, we have only one service. Okay,
yeah.
let's take Flask service only.
Mm-mm.
That okay, the name service name is Flask. Okay,
Yeah.
so slash list, the path is slash list.
Okay.
Okay, if you give service as a Flask, okay, the request again it will go to
Yeah.
Flask only, right?
Yeah. 1 second. Like in your request, what is the header?
Slash list.
Slash list. Okay, it will go to Flask service only. Yes.
Flask service
Yes.
only.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
now from Flask service, where it will go?
Obviously, the pods, endpoints, registered endpoint.
Endpoint it will go, right?
Yes.
So I wanted to restrict not to go via slash create or slash or slash update. Okay, I wanted to go via slash list only here.
Okay, but yeah. Cha. So even I have multiple
Exactly. Oh, yeah, correct.
multiple
Okay, when you
APIs,
have
but
the multiple APIs inside one service,
Mm,
okay.
mm, mm,
So
mm, but whether it is API or not, it doesn't matter. Uh,
hmm,
don't care about the token, but I wanted to restrict you mean. That's what you say.
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. Some network rules are there. When I say network rules, that is at the 80 level, but somewhere it can be restricted. Let me check here. Yeah, that can be
Hmm.
restricted. But you don't want. Let's see right away. Think.
Can we do service endpoint? And that's
1 second. See. Yeah. There is a concept. Is that concept? Let me take it. Easy. Whether you have API gateway doesn't matter, like API is something and all, but I want to restrict my endpoints. That's what your object.
correct.
Let's go here. Please habituate this tool. Kubernetes is the one, is the good tool. You don't need to specify every time this thing. Now let's see this guy plus KPI. So it is going to the hello world because that's the
That is a root one, correct?
edit ing. So never like don't edit annotations and all. Normally, if you want to edit, you need to edit the spec content only it will take. Now, what are the other APIs are available? Slash users. Let's get into slash users. Slash users. Let's see. I'm giving slash. Let's see. This is the what you wanted, right? Slash
Correct.
slash users. Let's save this. Get ing. Right, you can get the YAML again. You can get this YAML also. Let's see this YAML. Edit this thing. Edit ing.
Maybe you can hash it out now.
No, let it be.
Hmm.
Yeah. ing.
Yep.
It is going to slash only right now. Now slash. This is not going now. This
Hmm.
it's saying that not from now. Let's consider the use. It is going. Now let's see
Yeah.
other one. Let's what is that guy? The postman one. No? We created users right with something. Some let's say you want to create a this is a get request, right? Yeah, now you see right. This is not going now. It is dropping at ingress level only.
Hmm. Correct.
Ingress is matching your header. Ingress will scan every header, right? That's what I was telling it. I mean, I'm not sure, but the basics of the funda was the headers, right? So
Yeah, correct.
check the headers. Yeah. So now ingress is dropping it. That you don't have a ingress rule is saying that you don't have in your request.
Yeah, instead of users, if you keep just DevOps, okay, it will list the DevOps users, right? It just users it will list. That's it.
Yes, exactly. Only one API will work from this app, from this service now. Only one API only will work. No create, no something. No, it doesn't work. Only this API will be served. In your application, you have multiple APIs. I mean APIs in the sense, so the slash something to give, but only one guy can go here. That's what it means. Yeah.
So yeah, so just one more test.
Yeah,
Okay, I
no
will not
problem.
take some time.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, instead of users, just give some anything. See why I'm asking. Okay, I will tell. Okay, what is the reason?
Yeah,
Okay, I went through some demos. Basically,
okay.
there the application is deployed.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
so let's take app one application.
Okay.
Okay, service name is also app1.service.
Okay.
Okay, so when we return some rules, ingress rules.
Mm.
Okay, so with respect to the ALB ingress. Okay,
Mm.
so when the path is coming from slash app1, okay, the service is coming back. Slash app2 service is coming back. Okay, so there is no endpoint. Okay, they directly get the information directly from the pod itself. Okay, or the deployment itself. Okay, now in our case, we have the well-written APIs are available, right? I just wanted to test. Okay, so okay, if I am coming with /DevOps, can I get /list output to the users?
No. Oh, in your acha. Oh, I can give the wrong input. You mean?
Exactly. You give, this is not wrong input. Okay, let's take my client is asking. Okay, so I don't need list to be exposed. I need to see, okay, /total. Okay, always I need to see the /total. Okay, so
Acha.
I will have to see the /list always.
Acha.
The
So at the
API,
end again, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I
Okay, the
got you. What
backend should go to the list and then get the results to the /DevOps.
Got you. See, at the end, this is, yeah, I got you. See, now here is that I came here now. See, let's go to the app.py code. Python code also, whatever you have Python code, right? It will also do matching, route matching. Okay. Now with your question, right? Now let's go here. See, if you go to now, at the end, whenever request comes to the Flask API, I need this route mandatory. Okay? Otherwise, the Python application will say 404 inside this code. This Flask server will say, if you want to come to any this one, you should come with this header only. Now, before that, as you said, let's say for example, I'll say that /remove. But in my code, I have /delete.
Correct.
When you come /remove, you have to play here in the ingress rules.
Exactly. Okay, so this is where exactly, how do we define here? Can we match it with service :/delete here?
1 second. Now you've come with /remove, right? Here you have to write
redirect rule.
Exactly. Rewrite rules. You have to do that. If /remove comes, that internally you can rewrite in the sense what it does in your URL also it will change maybe. Instead of in your URL without changing, you can redirect also.
Okay.
At the end, whenever request comes to my here, right now here headers will change.
Yes. Correct.
Till ingress, your header will be /remove, but in your browser, Sleet will be /remove only. Behind we can do this redirection or rewrite. That can be done.
Yeah, exactly. That's where my confusion gets started initially.
Yeah. See, now you got it right now. At the end, in my Python, whatever route is there, that route you need to come to me. In the before level, you can play the game here. This you can change the headers. We can add the headers. Extra headers also can be added it. I'll get some application. Let me see, Vamsi. I'll see something. Examples, reference examples. Rewrite.
Yeah. In meanwhile, if you want, I can give you that particular link also.
Example.
Okay. Example I can give you. Okay, now how they defined 1 minute.
Like we do in the ALB, right? It's in the ALB level also we used to do, right? Sometimes someone was asking like, if I do /something rewrite rules, we can append that some 300 status code header something. We can do that.
Yeah, correct. Where is this guy's GitHub? One minute, just only 1 minute.
Yeah, no problem. This is how, like in my environment, right? We secure like this. This is what we are doing. This is what we secure. Any routes, right? We do like this.
Yeah, I just shared, na? Okay, now yeah, here only I just.
Two more abstract pages in addition. /app and simple engine is custom build page /app to. We're going to deploy all these 3 apps equivalents with the context path, which a path you have enabled in ingress control. /app and should go to app1. app2 /. Yeah. Oh, /app2 they're going to send to the another same service.
Exactly. They are using /star, right? Okay, we were not using it. Okay. So even they don't have anything like, /app1 or /app2.
In their application, you mean?
Yeah, in their application.
No, that's where here. See, that is the simple static Nginx page. Nginx page, what it does internally, you mean they don't have a route, you mean that's what you're saying, is it?
/app1 is there or not, /app2 it is there or not. That's
No, 1 second. Notebook. I need to see the Docker file.
there. Docker file, it is not there. Okay, so
No. 1 second. So now if you go /app1, okay, let me put it here. The same keywords. This is
you can see now Kubernetes manifest files are also there. That's not a problem.
This is from external name merger. External
Go to 2. Yeah, this is MySQL.
That's okay.
Okay, go to 3.
This is so.
Yeah, this is app1. Yeah.
What port?
ALB ingress this is.
Not by default, not port will come. Now in the ingress rules, internet hashing /f1, it is going to this application. If app2 comes, if there's any to app2 only. If / comes,
You are correct. Okay, yeah, okay. Now, so in their health check, they have written /app1/ and then /app2. Maybe you are right. Okay, they have this.
In the
health check, just go bit up. Okay, in the health check, I just seen in the not here, one step back. Okay, so the previous one.
You mean
previous
service well?
No, previous YAML. Where is the previous YAML? Yeah, v6. 666. Okay, there you can see. So here you can see in a health check path /app2. Maybe you are right.
In the
Okay.
here where www will be there.
Exactly. Okay, now you are right. Yeah.
They should have that route.
Exactly.
You go here, no? Here. You go to where www. You should have app2 folder to serve that.
Yeah, correct.
Otherwise, it will not come.
Mm.
See, at the end, Apache, what it does, I need some kind of that / something. Yeah.
So if I am coming with app3, okay, it will not work then.
Yes, it will not work. Yes. Obviously, we'll get a 404 error, right? Like that same.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
No problem. Thanks for that. Like this is the one of the questions people used to get. Difference between API and API, the normal URL. We get this question. So APIs are APIs are secured, and API normal URL is like anyone can access. This to do API setup, right? We need to have extra some kind of micro along with your, let's say for example, I wanted to secure Flask application. Then first we need a API gateway one deployment. That's the developer does. That's the developers team does. They'll make it one more auth server kind of setup. They'll make it, and we will work on the Flask application. Like right now, whatever we are accessing, right, all are internet applications. But if I want to do API kind of business, then this is the guy. This kind of basic setup you need, basic minimum. So you cannot access like directly load balancer. You cannot access Flask application / something. You need to go to the first auth server, get the token. Then while entering to the Flask application, we will go via API gateway. API gateway another equal to load balancer, but it check token introspection something. Checks token. That is what it does internally. Yeah, this is. So one of the interview question will see sometimes API difference between API and URL or API gateway and load balancer. Load balancer doesn't check anything. It's like highway. You can go anyone. But API gateway is like a security post. First, it will check, do you have an header or something that I can.
Okay, maybe when you have some time, okay, later
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can give one use case with API gateway also.
yeah. Sure, sure. That's what like I was checking this time in between in the whenever it power went off. I mean to say I was checking some. I can get an application. Let me get this guy. Wait. In our environment, we have dev team. We'll get immediately is microservice boot. In the internet, we'll get some examples. Microservice, Spring Boot. Here it is examples. This, let's see this one. Yeah, this is what here example. Yeah, something here you will have a API gateway. This is somewhere your application will be there here somewhere. One of them. Somewhere your application will be there. If you're coming via always like load balancer, right? API gateway. Extra thing API gateway does is it will check the token in your request. Now let's see some more architecture wise. Yeah. Here are our application employee service, your pods are running. This is the normal application. This is the normal application. If you want same something with the kind of security, you will have a one microservice here, extra microservice. All will go via this service only, anything. In between, sometimes, right, some people will make API gateway itself as it to give the token also. It's up to, they will not go separate microservice itself. They'll club that functionality in that same API gateway plus a token generating server as well sometimes.
Do we have a separate token service also in AWS?
Separate token giving service. You can use IAM also. IAM.
That is for STS service.
Yeah,
STS
no,
Joomla.
no.
Huh.
IAM also can be used kind of. Yeah, there is a API gateway itself you can use. There is a one service called API gateway also you can use. API gateway.
Okay.
Yeah. There is a like load balancer, right? There is a specific managed service here, right? If you go with this concept, whatever the concept was telling, right? If this concept, this is we managed, this we manage API gateway. In AWS also there is a service called API gateway.
Okay.
This is managed. But what I see, these people doesn't support more headers, things and all. I have seen it. This is the manager only. But this is like, see, at the end you are handling a security, right? Something. So we wanted to keep the security in our control. That's where we go. People will go with this one. I have seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, these people, some kind of token and all, they'll not support. I have seen it. This is right. This token, if I say token, right, in the internet, there are some token standard practices are there, JWT, BR or something like something and all. These guys will support standard token, but this guy will support custom. Like it's all out, you have in our control, right? It's all. You can have your own database also, something.
Okay.
So I'll sure, see, I'll take this note. Let.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll get it. My
Yeah.
objective was like I wanted to get the good example microservice architecture only. That's I can say that. For now, we went with at least two only right now. MySQL and the Flask only, right? I'll add more color on top of that.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's sorry guys. Maybe it may be the one-to-one kind of sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So I killed all the time.
Hey, no problem. That is good discussion. One day you can take all of us. See.
Regarding.
You can, yeah. Cool. So now, guys, my objective here from here is now like we will use the. Can you guys help me here? Please now let's make little interactive, guys. Please, you have to help me. Where are the pods are running currently? Guys, you can talk. Currently in our environment, where are the pods are running?
In worker nodes.
In worker node, very good. Which technology you are using?
Kubernetes.
K8s, right? Yes, the K8s they are running. Now, if like sample question, I'll ask a sample question. So here is my objective. Let me tell you, whatever we did, total setup, we are coming back again to that loop, but with the different kind of in between we will add the layer. Okay, so I'll be asking the existing knowledge only. I'm not going to the new technology something. Whatever we did, we will be doing with the kind of an automation server layer, which is that we will discuss it. So my objective was from initial time, whatever we did, we will be doing with automation. So that's what I'm linking it, the dots, connecting the dots. Okay. So deploy an application on K8s. What and all we need? Someone came to you saying that to deploy an application to K8s. What is the question you ask first? You should have this mindset. That's very, very important.
Docker file.
Yeah. That is good. In the Docker file, what will be the first line, for example?
From base image,
What is the base image you will choose?
maybe HTTPD.
Why? Why HTTPD? That's correct. But why HTTPD only you took? Now let me show you one more example. One more example. Let's go here. Let me go to this example only. You know already, please, you know the story already. We are connecting the dots. That's where the gap we are covering. You know the already. So if I need to say, just repeat the keyword. That's why they went here Python. They can also could have gone with HTTPD, right? Guys, you have to talk. Please, requesting guys. Why we went with Python here? Why not HTTPD? Yes, HTTPD is the correct answer. But why they went with here Python?
It depends upon application. No.
When you say application, that is what exactly? That's correct keyword. It depends upon
Language, yes.
exactly on language. True. That's what the first question you need to ask. If anyone comes to an application to deploy to the Kubernetes, it's not Kubernetes, VM also. VM also. It's a VM. Now tell me, you know already this. I gave this code. Where do you deploy? Think that you have to tell. We don't have Kubernetes. Think that no K8s. We don't have Kubernetes. We are not using in the company. Just we are using AWS account only. You asked us go with the Kubernetes. We told no, don't go with the Kubernetes. I told this is the language. Which language here?
HTML.
Yeah, now you tell me. You know already.
First, we will download the HTTPD server.
Okay, download HTTPD server. What is the command? That's good.
Yeah, wget. SM install HTTPD.
Okay, yum. Install. Charan, I would request you, man. You have to talk. In the interview, you have to talk. Please, you have to. Yeah. One day, the other day, you have to talk. You don't type. You can talk now. Install HTTPD-y. It will install, right? Instead of download, say that install. the install HTTP server. That is good. Now, what do you need to do this? I told that we don't have KTS, right?
We have to install Apache or Nginx to
On,
run
on top of,
EC2.
just very good. You need a first EC2. Yes, that is the first thing. Yes. First you need to have EC2. Second, then install, right? Please, you know already the story. This is the one. I'm pulling the connecting the dots, whatever you have learned it. Okay. AWS account you have, and I told that don't use the KTS. Okay. Now install HTTPD and then you went with this or one more. It's up to right. You can go with this also. No? Install Nginx also. It's up to the people. Now, good. How did you create EC2?
AWS console.
Nice. And what is the, do you recommend? What do you recommend? Console? This is regular.
Yeah, Terraform also you can do.
Let's say this is your regular job, day in, day out. Some people will come to you, hey, create me one EC2, install Apache, something, install something and all, right? Something. Now, what do you prefer? Console or Terraform?
Terraform.
Yeah, Terraform.
They have Terraform and alternative for CloudFormation. There are like, these are the more famous currently. These are the more famous. And you can do with one more also, AWS CLI also. There is a one guy, AWS CLI also. Which is the best in the market is, this is the guy. This is the easy. Why others are not popular? These are all required the programming skill set, more programming skill set you need. This is easy. I mean, compared to these three, right? This you need more JSON kind of little API basic star regular expressions and all. Here also little JSON. This is a very strict guy. This is generic. You need basic programmatic thing skill set, basic how to call one variable to another, linking the one interpolation, basic thing. Terraform, right? This is the guy. Now, good. Which one do you prefer among these?
Terraform.
IAC, Terraform code. Where you write the Terraform code? Where did you write the Terraform code? Not apply. Okay. Just I'm telling where you have, where you will write the code. You have your AWS console. This is your laptop. And you are accessing this AWS console. Okay? You are accessing this AWS console. Where did you write the code? Where, in which place? You write inside EC2 or you write inside S3 bucket or inside RDS, inside cache, or where you have written the code?
Local.
In your local, right? In our local, we have written the Terraform code. Okay. Very good. So where is the code? I'll repeat the question, you know it. Please make it little interactive. Where is the code now? The final, I'm coming the
Local.
local. Good. Now, why did you write this code? Why did we wrote this code?
Install EC2.
To set up the EC2, right?
Yes.
To set up the EC2. You know, right now, to set up an EC2 with your mindset, what is the prerequisite you need? Before EC2, what is the prerequisite you need?
We need account and
Yeah,
credentials.
Yeah, you have AWS account. That's what I told you. Already have AWS account. You have already AWS account.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
need
need-
instance types and
Yes.
file security
Uh,
group.
Very good. PEM file, yes. PEM file, security group. Yes.
Instance type.
That prerequisite I got already type and then the instance type AMI decided. Yes, yes. This is for to create the security group. How do you create all this? Like AMI, I will get the data block. Type I can mention var dot blah blah something. PEM file I can use the one kind of key pair AWS underscore key pair section. This also how do you create? Console. How do you create this setup? Console or Terraform, all this setup, whatever you are making.
With Terraform.
To the Terraform now. Where is the code again? Whatever the code
My
you have
local only.
in your local now. To create the security group, what is the prerequisite you need? To create EC2, what is the prerequisite? You should have one guy, very important guy. Without that, you cannot create any these guys. You cannot.
VPC.
Very
Yes.
important.
VPC.
Yes. Prerequisite is what? VPC. Now again, same question. How do you create a VPC?
And by using the Terraform.
In Terraform, you have modules. It's up to the people. You can go with your module, or you can go with the resource. In the Terraform, right? You can go with the module concept, or you can go with the resource related. It's up to that. Someone written the code, I'll use the module. Now, no, nothing is there. I'll go with it's up to the people. That's internet module, whatever. Yes. Cool. You know, right? Initial time we used console. Now, why are you saying Terraform? Why? Why can't we go with the console?
Agile. Simple, you can say. Like faster automation and it's agile.
That's just generic keyword, whatever you said, but we look some more good keywords. Yes, that is correct. Faster
So
something.
reusability, like we can
Mhm,
reduce the time
mhm.
and you
When
can
you-
reuse the code and
Okay.
say.
Reusability. Yeah, that is good keyword. For example, I'll write, write Helm charts, for example. Same Helm chart I can call var dot blah blah something, for example. Here I've read the total Terraform code. Here I'll say var dot some keywords. In the Terraform, right, I will not hard code any values. And here you will have by default which file it will look, for example, variables.tf. Same question if I get right, I'll say that we have a Terraform code that doesn't hard coded any value. And then we have a variables.tf. We don't define any like the let's say default values will be there, but I have my own customized TFR files. TFRs. Here, right? Whenever I'm doing the Terraform apply, I will call my own TFR file, specific TFR file, so that I'm reusing this code. This is Raja, you getting right what I mean? So yes,
Yeah, yeah.
the reusability keyword is good, but we expect you that what you did practically. We wanted to get to know that.
Okay.
That's where we expect you. So you give an example what you did. Like for example, we have written the Terraform code. In the Terraform code, we have not any hard coded values. We have our own TFRs. Whenever I'm doing the Terraform apply,
Okay.
it will scan this code.
Yeah. Variables
It will
calling, you
pass
can say.
var file my own dot TFRs. In this, my own TFRs only will have whatever you said, right? For example, AMI equal to family type equal to only key values will be there. Now,
Yeah.
one more Terraform code I want to use. I will create just TFR file, one more TFR file. Then I will pass to this command. I'll replicate it. So you are not writing the Terraform code, right? Again, you are not writing it. That is called the reusability, for example.
Just passing the values.
Yeah, exactly, reusability. And one more, if another person wanted to use in my team, one more person has a similar kind of objective where they wanted to create a VPC and then I'll say them, hey, you don't write the resource code. I have written the VPC code. That's where I'm coming. I have written the code. You have to reuse that code. You don't implement again. Just call this module. There is a keyword, right? You can say that module. Just call this keyword. That's it. And pass these values, for example, here. Just pass it. Please just connect the dots. You will get to know. We will talk again a lot. Just I'm telling it. Why you went? Here is my objective. Why you went Terraform code? Why not the console? Yes, as you said, time consuming the console activity, Now, please let me tell you, we are playing with one account only here. We are working with one account. If you go to the bigger company, bigger scalable environment, right? If you go to any big project, we will not be able to handle that kind of scaling. Like 50 AWS accounts will be there. They'll be using like every AWS account, 5, 3, 10 regions. You are not alone, people will be there, but VPC count will be more. Dev stage, pre-prod. I was telling that API gateway, they will run API gateway in separate VPC altogether. So what I mean, at the end, scalable. Whenever environment gets scale, environment in scale, like multiple applications. Multiple AWS account. So thing I'm bringing code called multiple. Multiple is called nothing but scaling. Very big environment. In that big environment, right? This is difficult to manage. Your as a DevOps guy, right? Your job will get end up by clicking in the console only every time. Your job is to like you don't want to take the time. We don't want to take more time. That's where. What are you to provision? This is very important. Infra. What is the tool is recommended?
Terraform.
Terraform. No. Very good. You have to write the Terraform code right now. You have to write the Terraform code. This is my AWS console. I'm repeating again. This is AWS console. Where do write the Terraform code?
No
Where?
local.
In your local. That's local. Thumb rule. That's where we call like, so you should have at least some basic dev mindset. You don't need to have the Java, Python kind of knowledge. You should have at least some basic dev skills. Dev in the sense, you should have the knowledge of, please, I'm requesting you guys, you should have knowledge of little basics of YAML, like we have written, right? The deployment YAML, what is that kind, blah, blah, at least YAML. And then the Terraform code, HashiCorp language. These are we expect you. What is the key value, something to understand. That's what we expect you, any project. We don't request you, like, we don't expect you from you like Python, Java, no. At least you should have the basic, right? 2 keywords I was telling. Programmatic versus declarative. If you have programmatic, that is added advantage, but with mandatory skill set, we should expect you declarative. YAML, the basic, like the policy JSON basics at least, and then the understanding of the YAML related Terraform code, at least the basics you should expect. Now, coming back to that, why we went with Terraform code? If environment is in scale, very difficult to manage it. Terraform is the best tool. We don't need much programming skill set, declarative mindset. I can bring back the infrastructure very fast, right? Now, you have written the code in the local. What is the command did you guys use to apply? What is the command did you use to apply? You have code.
Template.
You have the Terraform code. What is the first command do you run?
Init. Terraform init.
Very good. Terraform init. What is the tool did you install? Yeah. What is the tool you have installed in your laptop for this?
Terraform.
Terraform, exactly, in your laptop. What is the tool? Terraform. Now, so when you do Terraform init, right? Next, what is the command? Plan. Terraform apply. When I'm doing Terraform plan something, I got an error saying that credentials not found. What do you do?
You create a role.
Where? In AWS console?
AWS, in AWS console, create IAM role. And then use the secret key and security key and attach that role into the EC2 machines.
Yeah, very good. So you are saying that create a role, attach EC2.
Modify, attach it to the EC2.
Okay. What is the question? Did I ask here? Yeah, that is correct. We will come that. We will come that. What is the question? Did I ask here? I am applying the Terraform. Sorry, I am doing the Terraform plan.
Credentials not.
Found. Where are you doing the Terraform plan? Local or inside EC2? Here.
Here.
Yes.
Look.
Where are we doing the Terraform plan here? Where did you install the Terraform? Where is the code?
Local.
In your local.
Local only.
So all you are doing in the local. In your local. Did I say anywhere? Yeah, local or laptop. Please bear with the keywords are repeating. Okay. Good. Now, what do you do? This is the now. You will get these problems. What do you do? You guys know already.
We need to create .aws file.
We need, that is good. We need to create
.aws.
file. Where? That is good. Guys, you know already. Please just, maybe I may need to remind, that's it. File or folder?
Default home directory will create .aws.
Yeah. In the home directory, you will get a folder called AWS. Inside that, what do you do? What we need to have? That is correct, what you said. Yeah.
Config and credentials, the access key, secret key.
Yeah, we should have two files. One is the config and credentials, right? Config and credentials. How do we get this?
AWS configure.
So we need to done AWS configure. What is the tool you are installing again here?
AWS CLI.
So in your laptop, you should have two tools now. AWS CLI and one more. What is the tool? Terraform. Why are we using here AWS CLI? Why are we using AWS CLI here?
To connect from local to EC2.
Yeah.
Access key and secret key.
Yeah, that is correct. Access key and secret key. From where do you get access key, secret key?
From AWS console only. So where?
Can I go to S3 and then get access key, secret key?
No.
Which service?
IAM service.
In IAM, can I get from policy?
No, for IAM users, we will get access key and secret key.
That's what, yes. For IAM user.
Yeah.
For role also you can get. For role also, you need to do some STS, some kind of command. For role also you can get access key, secret key. But whatever the role generated access key, secret key, valid for some time, some session, like 4 hours, 8 hours, based upon the time. But the user generated one, till your console is active, that will be used. Yes. For IAM user, we will generate access key, secret key. That is what I wanted, the expectation. Yes. Good. Now, you got the access key, secret key. Next, what do you do? My objective was, I wanted to create EC2. You guys told not to go with the console, go with the Terraform. I have written the Terraform code in the local. For that, I have installed, what is the tool in my laptop? Terraform. Now, something you guys told AWS CLI. I'm asking, why do you need AWS CLI? That's where we are here now. And then something told in between access key, secret key. Now you have to tell me, why do we need AWS CLI? Why do we need access key, secret key, something? Guys, you know already. Okay. So with AWS configure command, right? Maybe it's very simple, you know already. When I do AWS configure, what it will ask back?
We need
It
to
asks
fill
for access key, secret key,
Mm-hmm.
and default region,
and then the some
Output.
output format. So what is the tool we are using here? What is the tool we are using here to do this operation? We are using one tool. Please bear with me. It's a simple, but it is a tool. We need to consider it as a tool. That is very important.
Git bash.
Okay.
Git.
Yeah, in your laptop we are using it. No, you have on the screen. Yes, the git bash. Yes, git bash is there. Yes. Here we are using one tool here in this. Okay. We are using AWS CLI tool here. AWS CLI tool. I have installed in my laptop. Then yeah, git bash or cmd prompt, whatever. So with the AWS CLI command in my laptop, I did AWS configure. Then it did ask all this. I provided. I have provided it. You know that where it will store? Where it will store?
In our local only.
Path.
Home directory .aws file / credentials.
Config and credentials.
Credentials.
Credentials will have access key, secret key. Config will have a region information, some extra profile, something. If you have multiple AWS accounts, right, you have to provide -, profile. If you have multiple account 1, account 2, something, that information will go in the config and credentials both. Good. Now, why did we use AWS CLI? If I get the question, I'll say that to authenticate to the AWS account, we need access key, secret key from outside. That only can be configured with this CLI command, easy way. Can I do manual and then I can create? You can do that. But instead of that, right, AWS CLI will create for you. No, cool. Now, if I do Terraform any command, now you got the answer. Credentials not found. You made it with AWS CLI. Now, how many tools you have installed in your laptop here? How many tools you have installed in your laptop here?
2 tools, Terraform and AWS.
Terraform and AWS CLI. AWS CLI is to get the authentication related, some AWS CLI commands. Terraform to provision the infrastructure. Awesome. Now, where is the code? Here.
Still in local only.
In your laptop, right? In your laptop. In your laptop only you are doing it. Now let's go. This is the one case, okay? Where is the Terraform code? Who will write the Terraform code? Developer, DevOps, testing team, QA team. Who will write the Terraform code? Whose job is it?
It's AWS, our job only.
Yeah. So
It's to create resources in everything.
DevOps, yes. Infrastructure is, yes. DevOps. Local. Set up the TF code. Cool. Now, so with this Terraform code, what is our objective? Which one here? What is our objective? This is my objective. I need to run the which language code here?
PHP language.
Here. I told you here. We came from here to there. We came from HTML language. Here I'm talking 2 keywords here, language. One is the infra language. Another is the application code language. Okay. Infra code. This is the infra code. For infra code, what is the language you are choosing here? What is the code? What is the tool? Terraform, or some people will say HCL, HashiCorp language. Application code. Application language. HTML. So with this, now you know. What server do you, in the Terraform code, right? What do you take? You will launch EC2 and then you will use some user data. What software do you install, for example, for HTML?
HTTP.
Apache.
HTTP or Nginx, it's up to you. Done. Now, where is this setup? It's running in the AWS console, right? It is running in the AWS console. When EC2 is running. Now, just you install it, okay? You installed it. Just you did install. Now, on top of that EC2, where is the path? Apache path? What is the Apache path?
/var/w. That's HTML.
This who will write this code?
Developer.
will-
This code?
DevOps.
Now you know, right? The infra code will be handled by the DevOps. Let's go here. Now, this is the developer, right? This code. Developer, okay? Application language code. Now, where is this code? Infra code. Again, same question. Where you have written this code?
Local.
No local.
So in your local only doing Terraform plan, Terraform apply, right? Now, where is this code? Now you need this code, na? Developer written code only you need to set up right here. To whom you need to ask now? I did this setup. I need that HTML files. To whom you will ask now?
Developer.
Developer.
Now developer, like same your laptop also, he will write in his laptop, right? The code. Now, where is the application code now?
It will store in the repos.
Where is infra code?
In local.
Now, same way, let's think that same way developer also has in his laptop only the code. We cannot use the pen drive funda. Simple funda. That's where the conclusion here. If you write any code, either infra code or application code, we don't recommend local to write only. And then to update, to delete, or I can say to modify. Update is something. To write anything. Local is preferred. In your laptop, right? You can have it Terraform, AWS, CLI tool. Just to do plan or to check something. You can use it local. Which language code? Any code, application language or infrastructure language, any code. When I say code, we prefer local. But thumb rule, we cannot give, like we don't give the code, my laptop to another person. I cannot, that's not good practice. We to store code. There is a one place called, you remember, what is the place to store container?
Repository.
What is the place to store images? What is the place to store images?
ECR.
ECR.
Registry.
One more. What is that?
Docker Hub.
Docker Hub.
Same way to store the code. When I say code, which code you can ask here? Which code? We have two codes here. Two category of the codes here. What are the two category code is there here?
DevOps code and developer code.
Exactly. Now developer code is HTML. DevOps code is the Terraform code or something, like it's up to that where we are running it. Now let's say, I'll tell you very simple. That's where the prepare. I told that, let's go a little more confusing. I told that my application running on the K8s. Here, what all the extra will come here? Let's remove this guy. Let's go. I told that, hey, let's run the application on the K8s. You have to write which and all code here.
Docker
Terraform
file.
code to provision the EKS. Some more, na? Some more you have to write, right?
Docker file.
Okay. One more. That is good. Very important, Kubernetes. You have to bring immediately some keywords. I'm telling deploy.
Deploy.aml.
Okay. Some more. YAML is enough. Huh? And they wanted access from outside, no?
Service.aml. Service.aml.
Okay, some more. One more. We wanted to go with access right outside. One more YAML.
Yes, Ingress.
Ingress.yaml. This application has some dependencies. It need to connect to some dependencies. Config.yaml. And this has some PVC, For example, so see, who will write these files?
DevOps.
DevOps guy.
DevOps guy. Now you know the code. Terraform code, normal. Sometimes, right, some organization, right, we will write the code, developer has to replicate that, they have to change it. We will give them the guidelines. We will give them, you have to follow this README document and all. Something we will be working on the upgradations related tasks and all. They will follow, developers will follow. At least some template you have to create it. That's where your job, some templating it. They will not write the from scratch. Their job is to work on the business logic, not on the infra logic and all. Now you know, as an infrastructure guy, your job is to write the code, declarative code, either Terraform or YAML, based upon the where your application is getting deployed. First question, you should know that where is application running. If someone comes to you with this, I'm coming there, that's connectivity. You joined a new project, okay? You don't know the any concept. Deploy an application, someone came to you. What are the questions you can ask back again? Please, you know already. Deploy application, someone came to you. You can ask a lot of questions back to them. That's where your experience will come. Here also I told, na, some 2 places I told, right, to deploy application.
Which is the language?
Yeah, awesome. Language. Let's go for now, easy way, HTML. Next.
If you are using any infrastructure as a code, are you using Terraform or not? Otherwise, we have to create it through
Yeah, you ask the
console.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ask them Terraform and the AWS cloud. We are using it. That is good. That is good. AWS cloud.
Which region we have to?
Yeah, that you got it.
Like
Region,
VPC.
instance type, VPs, everything is
Okay.
ready already. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So after we getting to know which is the language, based on that we have to create the resources. Like if they're running the HTML
Yeah,
application, we have to
yeah,
install.
VPC is ready. VPC is ready. Yeah. VPC is ready. Next, what do you do? Setup is ready. VPC setup is ready. And then still they have the code. Next, where do you deploy this? Just VPC is ready. Next, security group you will create. Next, what do you do?
We have to create an image so to apply in the
Image,
AWS.
image,
Yes.
Docker image you will write. Okay.
Docker image. Yes.
Okay.
We have to build image and
Mhm.
then
The YAMLs you will write. Okay. Then before doing this, right, you need to have an infra setup na, for this thing. Yes, that is correct.
yeah, we have to be Docker. We have to install.
Sorry.
Yeah, we have to install Docker.
Yeah,
to
Docker
run the
is there.
Docker image.
Docker is there. But where do you run? One major thing you need to have one infrastructure. When you say Docker image, this YAML, right? You have written these YAMLs, but one major service should be here available for you to do this.
We have automation server, right? There we have to run all these things.
Awesome. That is good. Automation server. But where this YAML will run? To whom you will give this YAML? To whom we will give this YAML? One major infrastructure should be available before this setup.
EKS.
Yeah, you should have a EKS. Exactly. This is what the question. If someone comes to write the first question itself, you handle it here. Where you want me to deploy this application? Sorry. You should ask the first question where we need to deploy. Do you have any EKS or do you want me to deploy in the VM? This is where your job is to here. This is where here. So let me come back. This is what. So when you're making any application code, right? So when you are going to deploy anything code, right? First setup was where we need to deploy either EKS or VM. First question you need to decide on that VMR thing. Then we will start here, Terraform code. Then based upon that. Now, so first question is, if someone comes to you that I need to run a setup, yes, we will prefer the Terraform, but based upon this thing. If they say EKS, then you will write your Terraform code suitable to whom? EKS. Now, if they say VM, you will write the Terraform code to suitable to EC2 creation and then the user data creation. You getting right? Now, say that here is the I ask you the one more question. We told that set up VM. What do you do? Set up the VM only. Please, I'm repeating again. I need some some responsive answer. That's it. Set up VM. Set up application on the VM. What are the tools do we use?
AWS console, create EC2.
Do you go with the console or
VM? Okay. A Terraform will go with that.
okay? You have to write the Terraform code as well, na?
Yeah.
And then one more. What is the tool we need to? Where do you write the code? Sorry, please. I need these answers. Where do you write the code? In your local. You need to install one more tool, right? Like same AWS CLI. AWS CLI will configure access key, secret key, and then you will do Terraform, right? But this is ready, and the same repetitive. This guy also ready. This guy developer, this guy DevOps guy. No. We don't recommend the first formula is don't apply Terraform. Don't apply. You can do plan. You can do plan. But don't apply the Terraform code from local. But where is the code? In our scenario, where is the code? Here.
In local.
In our local. Now, I'm saying here, don't apply from the local. That's where here. We store, as I told you here, in your local, what and all jobs you can do if you want to do. This you can do in the local. In your local, you can do write, you can do update, not Terraform update, your code, not Terraform plan or something, code only. To code only you can update in the local. But to store the code, right, whatever you have written the code, we use one place called to store the code, like ECR container registry, right, something to store the code. We use a called SCM, source code MGM management, SCM tools. There are many famous in the market. Many are there in the market. Olden days, people will say SVN. Before my birth, I can say something. SVN, CVS were there, like many people. This is the olden days. If the people still are using, it may be something legacy. They are not been upgraded. And now, very famous one in the market right now is these are the ones. GitHub, GitLab, Code Commit. This AWS one is there. Like every company, cloud provider, they have their own one kind of SCM tool, SCM. What is the main job of SCM? Where is this guy? You see here, what is the main
the data to store the code and whatever the
just to store the code. And extra what it does is very good. It has a very good intelligence. Who updated what time? Simple rule. My manager, if only one question my manager will ask me. If I give this SCM, if we go to SCM, right, he will come to know that whether I'm doing regularly coding or not. This will track every your activity. It will track your code changes. It will like all the modifications, time. It will maintain versioning also. All like if you modify in your local, right? How can I prove that my manager today have worked? I will do my local code. I will write the code in the local, and then I will send this code into here store SCM. if in the SCM, right, it will update the time. This person updated in this time. This is the, it will track everything. Now I can give that that URL to in the ticket. That's how we work. You have to give the URL, that SCM URL in the ticket. Then I can say that this is how I did. This is the timeline that I can do it something. So simple funda. If you write the code, I'm repeating again, code. You know two codes right now, two category of the code. Which code? Infra plus application code. Which job is your C in these two?
Infra code.
Infra code is your jobs. And then having the tool, Terraform, AWS tools and all your job. This code who will take care? Developer. This is not
Developer.
this is not our job. Application. Developer will take care of this one. Now, either infra code or application code, it doesn't matter. If you write the code, do in the local, do in the modification something. But storing, what is the storing place to store the code?
SCM.
SCM. Benefit with the SCM is this can be shared multiple people, like ECR can be shared to anyone, right? If you have the credentials or something, like Docker Hub, anyone can use, right? Something. Same way, source code management, SCM can be used in the company, anyone can use, anyone can access it. This will have a like security. It's up to the public or private. SCM can be public or private. Majority, 99% of the websites what we work in the company are private. Majority. All our company code, right, we will keep in the private. We will not keep in the public. That is the one. Now, so this is where I'm telling it. We write the code, the Terraform code, Kubernetes YAML. Developer also will write the code, HTML, Python, based upon the language application. Whatever the code written it, where do we store? We store at
SCM.
source code management. These are there. One more. You could have had a Bitbucket. Many are there. Many are there. We will go with these two. This I'm going with these two. We'll go with these two. We'll go with these two. What is that I told? This is very important, okay? Terraform code. Don't apply Terraform code from local, I told, right? Now you have written the Terraform code. Where do we need to store that?
SCM.
Now what is that next job? You have written the Terraform code, just a code only. Next, what you need to do? You have written the Terraform next.
How to apply? Or like
You need to do what and all?
init
And
first,
then
then
init
plan.
you have to, and then plan, and then
apply.
apply. Plan is good. What is the tool we need? To do,
Terraform.
Terraform only.
yeah, no. I told you to do, don't do from the local. I told, right? Don't do from the local. But don't do from the local. If you do local, you need access key secret candle. But from some place you can do, right? Now let's say I wanted to do this Terraform plan in Azure. Think that in Azure, I created one VM. Okay. In this VM, I have installed the Terraform code. Sorry, Terraform tool. Okay. In Azure. Outside. In the Azure, I created one VM. In that, I have installed the Terraform code. Where is the code now in this case? Where is the code? Local or SCM?
SCM only.
You use, we will be sending code from where to where? From local to SCM. SCM job is to store.
Yeah.
Local, what is your local jobs? To modify, update. SCM thumb rule, just to store. Another thumb rule, share. Share. This is the thumb rule of the, oh my gosh. Just a second. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. So my thought was here, we will be hearing the keywords called code. When I hear the code, you should have the category. Whose code is it? Developer code or DevOps code? DevOps code like Terraform, AML, this kind of is the DevOps code. Whatever you write the code, we need to store at the place called SCM. That is called source code management here. These are, you will be hearing this kind of keyword. The most famous one in the currently market is the GitLab. These are the ones up to the companies I have seen it. It's up to the people what they use it. Now, whatever the code, we need to store in the SCM. Now, what my objective was, you have written the Terraform code. Now you need to apply it. To apply that, what is the tool you need to do the Terraform apply? You have written the TF code, but what is the tool do you need? I'm repeating again. You should have this knowledge. That's where we are going little. You have written the Terraform code, but to do that, init, plan, apply, what is the tool you need?
Terraform.
Terraform, exactly. Now, if you are doing from local, for example, think if you are doing from local, you need one extra tool also, right?
AWS CLI.
WCLI,
And you need some credentials also, na?
access key, secret key.
Very good. Now, I came out of the AWS cloud. From here into this VM, I created one EC2 mission outside. I brought the code from SCM. From your SCM, one of the repo, I have downloaded the code here. I have downloaded the TF code inside one EC2 mission. Now I need to install, right? I need to have Terraform tool, but I need to have AWS CLI also. And then I need access key secret key. Why? Why I need access key secret key? Why I
To
need?
authenticate to the AWS account.
Because why? Why? Okay, now let's go. I'll go with AWS only. Here I will create EC2 mission in AWS only. I will get the code from SCM. I will install these tools, Terraform tool and AWS CLI tool. I will install these tools. Do you recommend this approach? You know one alternative for this. You can go with other option. You can recommend one approach for this. You can avoid something here. This is okay. In your local also okay. You know already, guys. This is good, okay. This is local. Your local. This is okay. This is also okay. This is also okay, but good approach we go. Tell me. Here we can avoid something.
Within AWS, we don't need access key and secret key.
Then what is the one we can go?
Yeah, we can go by IAM role.
Yes, that's what. That's okay, but IAM role. This is the one. I can go with the. Yeah. This is the good. This is a not good approach. Okay, not good approach. This is the IAM role is the good approach. Nice. Cool. Now in this EC2, what and all you brought? What tools you need to have in this EC2? Where is the code?
Code in SCM.
SCM. From your laptop to you sent to SCM. In the SCM, the code is there. And then you brought SCM job is to two things only. Store
And share.
Yeah. Extra, it does auditing like CloudTrail, right? It does auditing. Now, you brought the code from SCM to into this EC2 mission. You need to have this tool, Terraform tool, and one more. What is the tool? AWS CLI tool. I think AWS CLI is not required. It's up to the some use case. You need mandatory which tool? Terraform code. Now let's see. I have written deploy.yaml. Please, you should tell me now. And then the svc.yaml, and then the ingress.yaml. Which tool do I need here? I wanted to run. I need to have one tool now to do this thing.
EKS.
EKS cluster is ready. Next.
kubectl.
Awesome. kubectl. This is code, right? You have written the code, na? This is also code, right? This is also code only, na? YAMLs.
Yes,
Where do you store the code? Writing the
Yeah.
is local, but what is the place to store?
in SEM.
SEM. Thumb rule. You write any code, we will bring that. Let me keep it here. You write any code. Where do we store? SEM. Store or push or pull. Anything you write any code, right? We have to store at SEM. Now, what is the tool we need to use? It depends upon the code. It depends upon the the what YAML you have written it, what the Terraform code. Very important. We don't. I'm repeating again. We don't do anything from here. Don't apply. Don't deploy code from local. What does that mean? kubectl or Helm. We will not have anything in the local. We don't do anything local. For this, right, to get the code to run all these commands, right, we will use one dedicated server. Dedicated server. For now, I'll say automation server. What is this job of automation server? It will bring the code SEM, and based upon the code, it does action. If my code is deploy.ml, service.ml, ingress.ml, what is the tool do you need? Guys, you know already, please help me. If my code is deploy.ml, service.ml, ingress.ml, what is the code? What is the tool do I need? Sorry. My code is start.tf code. What is the tool I need?
Terraform.
Terraform.
For deploy.ml, service.ml, what is the tool I need?
kubectl.
kubectl or Helm, something.
Yes.
So let's pass it here, because this is the knowledge we require next. I'm not going with the new technology something. We are repeating the keywords. Please, that's why I was telling it yesterday. Please refer the previous setup. Please review the previous notes. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Gangi, there is a one point.
Yeah.
Okay. For to spin up the EKS cluster, okay, so can we do it for T2 micro?
T2 micro. Yeah, you can use.
I can use T2 micro.
Yeah. Can be used.
Because T3 medium, okay, so for these accounts, okay, this is saying, okay, so reach the quota warning.
Yeah. In your AWS account, free trial account, right? There will be sometimes it's all about your in your AWS account. Just raise a support ticket with that.
No, I raised it. Okay, they are not accepting.
Okay. No, we can use it. T2, it doesn't matter. We can use any EC2 machine. We can use.
Okay.
It's up to that. The worker AMI should be compatible. That's it. Any type family we can use.
Okay, then I will try for T2 micro then.
Yeah. Sure. Let's stop it for today. Thank you, guys.